Hello YouTube and welcome back to the FIFA 17 Sunderland Career Mode. This is episode 33 today as we start off the episode at home to Everton at the Stadium of Light. As you can see here, we get into it from kickoff here. And as you can see, just the team showing up along the bottom here as we come after that disappointing episode in the last one, after losing all 3 games, getting less points from that game from any of the other, from that episode from any of the 2 previous, where we arguably played better teams. That was unfortunate, and we just hope to bounce back in this episode today, as we will be playing Everton at home, as well as playing, Middlesbrough and Liverpool. So hopefully we can get something, but some difficult chances, some difficult games. But as you can see here, we had a chance early on. Alexis Blin put through on goal, had a strike, but that was unlucky. Anyway, we get a chance here. The shot is the cross is clear to the edge of the box to Kapustka, who had a really good shot on his weaker left foot. And a really good save by the Everton goalkeeper. It bounced up just before him, and a good stop from him. Probably a decent height still, but a good diving save. But anyway, we whip it in. Kapustka heads it on. Gray takes a touch and hits it into the back of the net with his left foot. Really good finish by Andre Gray there, as we do take the lead after that great save, which won us the corner. Kapustka, who won the corner, had the header on to Gray, who had a couple of touches before hitting it into the bottom left-hand corner with his left foot. So great for us to go in 1-0 in the lead now. And as you can see here, Everton are just trying to get back into the game here. We did take Blin off for Barrera, as you can see there, and Morelos had a really good chance, but a great stop by Manone to keep it at 1-0 to Sunderland. Great ball in and a good header by Morelos, but what a save by Manone, using his left hand, I believe, to tip it over for a corner. Then you can see here, with just under 10 minutes to go, we pick up the ball. Danny Barrera gets it after the free kick, and Dong gives it out to Adam Matthews after it was left by Zakaria. It's back into Zakaria now, into Andre Gray. We slip it in to Danny Barrera, who is through on goal, has a strike, and into the bottom right hand corner on his stronger left foot, to make it 2-0 to Sunderland, to make us go in double our lead and hopefully go on to win this game now, as Andre Gray did well, saw Barrera at the bottom of the screen to put it into the bottom right hand corner across the goal. And as you can see here, Everton have a free kick with the 4 minutes of injury time added on. We're trying to get it away here. It's given out to Barrera here. He runs at it. We're breaking 4-on-2 really. Lyndon Gooch has the ball here down this right hand side, beats his man, plays it all the way across to Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt gets it down the left hand side, gives it in towards Ndong, but it's a poor ball by Van Aanholt, and the ball is cleared, and that is how the game finishes. A 2-0 win, a really good victory for us, coming after them 3 straight defeats, and just so much better to get in there. We had 5 shots and all on target. Everton probably were even with us in that game, but luckily we got away with the win. As you can see here, just looking through the players in the youth academy, and I think I'm going to offer a contract to Toby Jackson. He's a 6'2" striker with 77 to 94 potential, which is looking pretty good, being quite tall and good potential, as that is a good thing to have from a youth academy player. But anyway, as it's the first day of the month, we're going to go through a squad report here. As you can see, a few players growing nicely. I did forget to show the stats on the right hand side at first, but as you can see, some good growth in this team so far. Just some of the older players going up by 1 or 2, I don't mean ancient, but late 20s going up by 1 or 2, some of the new players going up, and the youth players going up by 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 even, some players. Defoe going down by 2 is disappointing, but he doesn't get too many games because of how much he has decreased in ability, which is pretty sad, as he is our best player by far in real life. But anyway, we get into the second game, which is away to Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium. And we're trying to just get back from that win, trying to do something again. Andre Gray picks up the ball here, beats a couple men. There was 4 players around him. He puts it into the back of the net. 2 games running, he has scored now with his left foot as he beat his man. As you can see here, 2 players on him there, another 2 players coming in. He got past them all and put it into the bottom right hand corner with his left foot. Once again, another goal across the goalkeeper. And anyway, they were coming forward here. Minone holds the effort. We give it over to Barini, who takes a really good touch to get past the last man, goes through on goal and slides it in off the post to make it 2-0. Really good from us to go into the lead here. About 36 minutes into the game. Great ball over the top to him, but the touch was what made that ball look even better, because the touch is what got him through on goal. He probably should have done better with the finish, rather than slipping over, but he got it into the back of the net, which is all that really matters. So anyway, we get on here, about 10 minutes to go. We have a strike here with our player Zakari, I believe it was, but it was held by the goalkeeper. They're trying to just get forward here. Jordan Rhodes gives it into Stuani. Ayala picks the ball up here as they're trying to get forward, pushing centre backs here, including Ayala as the centre back. We tackle him with Gilabaji, but Rhodes gets the ball back. Gilabaji then goes and tackles him as well. Gives it out wide to Lyndon Gooch. We're breaking a lot of men forward. Gooch gets the ball back after a failed attempt to pass. Zakaria gives it to Combwood. He plays it out wide to Barini. Barini with the chance to get his second and clips the top of the crossbar. So unlucky for him. As the ball came to him from Cohenwood, he had the strike, and that was just unlucky. Anyway, we're trying to get forward again here. Gooch loses out to Gibson. They're trying to get forward on the counter-attack. Forshore gives it over the top to Gaston Ramirez. Ramirez runs down the right-hand side, gets past Gilabaji. Not many men in the box. Giovanni picks it up here, chips it over the top, and it is headed into the back of the net by Jordan Rhodes as the 3 minutes of injury time went on to the board. And now there was only a 1-goal deficit. It was pretty disappointing for us to give away the clean sheet, but hopefully we were able to hold on to this lead. As we play it out wide to Adam Matthews, he tries to run down the right hand side, gives it back to Craig Farrell, who is tackled, but luckily the referee blows the whistle as Victor Fisher tries to run the ball away, and luckily we get away with that one, winning 2-1 here. We had some chances, they had some chances, pretty even to be fair. We had more shots, but we had the same amount of shots on target, and there are the other results here. And we do get into the final game of this episode here. We get into it with about 20 minutes left, away to Liverpool at Anfield. This game did not have very many talking points, but as you can see here, we're going to have a few little clips from this game. As James Milner picks the ball up in midfield, he plays it to Coutinho, out to Firmino through on the left hand side. Firmino tries to get it back, eventually does get it back, whips it in, and Coutinho is able to flick his header over the top of Minone to make it 1-0 to Liverpool. So unlucky there, as it's a poor giveaway. Firmino is able to whip it in first time, nobody marking Coutinho, and the little Brazilian is able to just flick on a header over the top of Minone. As you can see here, they're trying to get forward again. I thought that might have been offside, but luckily Sergio Gomez makes the tackle to almost make up for his mistake. Not completely though, but anyway, he is then beaten by Coutinho. Milner gives it in to Firmino, and a really good save by Vito Minone to keep the game at 1-0 to Liverpool, just keeping us alive in this match. And as you can see, we're trying to get forward again now. Erzan Tufan gives it into Borja Baston. He goes through on goal onto his left foot and puts it wide of the target. Pretty disappointing there that he was not able to put that into the back of the net. But as you can see, we're trying to get forward again. Baston gives it out to Gray, but it's a poor ball, and Matip is able to clear it. We get a throw in here as 2 minutes have gone up on the board. Walter Mathis gives it into Craig Farrell. Farrell to Baston. He then plays it out wide to Declan John. Declan John has a touch, whips it, tries to shoot actually. Urzia Cup makes the block. The goalkeeper comes forward for the corner. It's whipped into Fazio. He takes a touch. I pressed to shoot, and for some reason it wouldn't. And as Coutinho drills it to the edge of the box, the referee blows the full-time whistle to finish the game 1-0. So exciting towards the end as we were trying to equalise. But that was how that game finishes. The final game of the episode. Liverpool probably did deserve to win that, but that was still unlucky for us. As you can see here, we're just getting in after the game now. As you can see there on the bottom right hand side of the screen, that there is only one game left of the season, but unluckily Danny Barrera got injured in that match, and he will be out for 3 months, so he will not be able to play in that final game. It's a shame, but because it is May, he will only be missing until August, so will likely return at the start of the next season. So having a quick look at the table there and the top scorers, sitting in 9th place after some poor results towards the end of the season. As you can see here, there's a press conference coming up, but I won't be doing that. And this episode is coming to an end here. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, as that would be much appreciated. If you want to see any more of this Creamo, please do subscribe. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. See you later. As Jermaine Defoe says, he will be retiring. Goodbye.